Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Oldman102. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to FS19, the Hidden Lake map. Now, it's been about a week since I've recorded an episode, so the first thing I want to do is let's just get our speed turned on. Because y'all know how much I hate walking slow. So I was flipping through my vehicles just to zoom the cameras out, and I have absolutely no clue why I still have grass sitting in here. I thought we took all of our grass to turn it into silage. But I'm clueless as to why this guy is still sitting there with grass in it. And I have no idea what we're going to do yet today. We're going to have to earn some cash. Our harvester is sitting here doing nothing, so we may look at some harvesting contracts. So, grass dryer. Did we put a grass? Maybe we didn't even put a grass dryer down. We did put a grass dryer down. So let's get this guy in here. And I want to stop in a minute because I want to make sure we're only making silage. And so hay is turned off, silage is active. That's exactly how I want it. Oh my goodness, excuse me. My allergies and sinuses have been killing me all week. Alright, so that'll get us some silage, which I believe we need for fertilizer. Which I believe is his first factory. Yeah, so we need silt, silage, and water before we can start getting some fertilizer. So which means we're going to need silt. Which we have silt. So now we have some silage. We can scoop up a load of silt and dump it in there. But I want to get this guy back to the farm. And let's look at our fields. Make sure we're good and caught up on field work. And then we'll grab our tanker. I believe we need another load of water for the mill, and then we can bring water over here. And we can start making, well, as soon as the silage is done, we can start making fertilizer. So we won't have to buy it. So I'm just going to throw this guy here for now. Alright, let's look at our wrong one. Let's look at our fields really quick. So we have 27, 28, 29, and 31. Fully fertilized. All still in the first growth stages. So let's grab this. Nope, not this guy. Okay, let's grab this tractor then. Let's switch implements. I gotta do a vehicle cleanup because I've got vehicles like everywhere. So let's dump this guy off. Let's go grab this guy. And let's grab the snowblower. And then let's get a load of silt, and then we'll work on water next. Get some more of this out of our yard. And then our rainy day project is we're going to get the rest of this scooped up and into a silo. And we are full. So let's run this load down the hill. Because I honestly can't remember where the silage pit is on this map, because I built it that long ago. I know we make silage somewhere, I mean silt pond, sorry. I know there's a silt pond somewhere, I just can't remember where it is. Let's get you dumped off here. And then see how much more it'll take if this doesn't fill it. You know, we're going to need a eventually we're going to need a potato field so we can make herbicide for the orchards and greenhouses. But it'd be nice if we can get another load of silt in here and get that up off the ground. Alright, so where are we? Oh yeah, let's go grab another load. And then we'll go get some water. Now, we have plenty of other grass to cut. I can cut around all of our fields. And I believe sheep and goats only need grass. I think. I could be wrong, but I know I have some custom animal feeds on this map. But I can't remember what I did. So let's knock this back a little bit this way. Eventually we'll get this scooped up and into a silo. And we are full. That's right, we have a water fill trigger right there. Over close to our animal pens. But I hope everyone is doing well today. Oh, wrong one. Oh, excuse me. I have that post-nasal drip going on. My throat's been killing me. My allergies are like really bad this year. And it's not going to help the fact that I'm actually moving into the country. So I finally got an apartment closer to work. So I'll have a 15 to 20 minute drive depending on traffic versus an hour to an hour and 20-minute drive that I currently have each way. But it's in Amish country mixed in with all the Amish farms on a just like country road. And I've got a bit of grass to cut, so I'm going to be dying. So I go sign the lease tomorrow. And then Monday, I got to get the electric turned over to my name and then get the internet. I'm not going to get cable for now. I'm just going to get internet. And then get that going. So yeah, silage and water. So let's get this guy back to the house. So let's grab our water tanker. But yeah, so I'm going to be dying when I cut the grass. But it's going to give me more time for YouTube stuff and farm sim stuff, which is going to be awesome because I won't be spending... I'll have basically 2 hours of my day back that I currently spend in the car. So it puts me home by like 2:20 in the afternoon. So plenty of time to get yard work done and then get YouTube stuff and farms. I'll have more time to live stream. Oh, it's going to be awesome. It's super quiet, so I don't have to worry about any noise. Alright, so all of our field work is done. Where is this guy? I believe Mammoth Mill needs one more load of water. It does. Let's grab a load of water for here, and then we can get water for the fertilizer factory. So let's just run back here where our water fill trigger is. And then we'll figure out what our next chess move is going to be. So we need coal and we need ore. So I believe that is going to be our next chess move, is coal and ore. Which means we're going to need some more cash. And I really don't want to sell any more raw materials off. Alright, that one is salt water. I do not want salt water. This guy... Alright, let's start filling him. And let's take a look at this guy. What do we have going on here? We are making calcium carbonate, clean fill, limestone, gypsum, sea salt. We are. We're going to sell off. We're going to keep the lime. That's going to go. We're going to use that for our own fields. Calcium carbonate for now is going to be cash. Clean fill we're going to save. And then limestone, until we get the cement factory going, is going to be straight up cash. And gypsum is going to be straight up cash, I think. So I think some of this is going to be cash. So we'll just let this guy run. So we are full. So let's head back to the mill. And then over to the fertilizer factory. So I want to get the mill running. Well, we can't get the mill running without coal and ore. Eventually we're going to buy this field. And it's going to end up being a large poplar field, so we can cut poplar and use poplar to keep the mill going. So let's get... If I don't put this thing on its side, is it... Ooh, I'm stuck on the building. Was it this trigger? No, that's where we pick up the resin. So it is... This is the wood trigger. This should be coal, ore, and water trigger. It is. So let's head back this way. Oh, I love this map. Not a fan of the odd-shaped fields, but I love this map. And I still have not had the time to look into course play for FS19. I've just been between work and getting everything. I had to meet with the woman for the apartment earlier this week. I got home from work late a couple days this week and just didn't have time to get anything done. So I'm playing catch up a little bit here this morning, and then I gotta get running around done. I gotta get stuff for the apartment. So I'll spend all afternoon getting crap together for the apartment, try and get some stuff packed where I'm staying. Gotta go spend money I don't have today, because I need a bunch of shit for the apartment. So I'm like, toaster oven, microwave, coffee pot, so some of the basics I'm going to need. Alright, since we're going to use a lot of water over here anyway, we're going to put another water fill trigger down. So I'm going to go into Control G for a minute into the Global Company menu. Make sure I have Place Anywhere turned on, and we do. Alright, so let's grab... I believe it's under... Is it under Ricci Mods? Is that where the... No. I know where it is. It's back here. Placeables. We should have a water fill trigger. We got all these factories to play with. I can't wait. Oh, it is going to be epic. So let's get you... Which way do I turn you? This way. So let's turn the camera. Let's give ourselves some room. Let's put it over here by the tree. Alright, that'll work. Let's get ourselves a tank of water. Yeah, we're going to need water for herbicide. We're going to need water for fertilizer. The fish processing plant is pretty close to us, so we're going to need water for that. So while that's filling, this thing I have cranked up, it makes silage like really fast. So we already have... So it's turned all the grass into silage already. That thing is like unrealistic, but I love it. We are getting compost, which we're going to need for greenhouses. So we can start making fertilizer. So we'll have to go get our tipper. So let's get... Which one is it? Not this one, that one's seed. This one. So, let's throw... Oh goodness, it could take like 5 tanks of water. Let's throw at least one more in here to get us started. So let's grab one more tank of water. Do we have any harvesting contracts relatively close to the farmhouse that we can take? So 38 was really close. Harvest 38. What is it? Poppy. Take it to none of Ricci's. 163,000. Let's grab it. And let's let this guy sit here a minute. Where's our this guy and this guy? Oh, I gotta drop the corn header. Let's drop the corn header. Just stick him here for now. We'll get more vehicle sheds and stuff up here and get set up once I get all that silt out of the parking lot, out of the yard. Alright, let's go get that poppy field. Now they get us some cash. And we'll see how expensive the coal mine is and the ore mine. Since this guy's sitting here doing nothing, we can put him to work. I should have done that 20 minutes ago at the beginning of this episode. I believe 38 was straight ahead, but we got to do a quick S turn first. Am I going the right way? Yes, the opening to the mountain is up here. Since we own the land, I'm going to drive on it. I believe this is where 38 was. We will eventually own these fields up here. So it's relatively close to the farmhouse, and they're nice big fields. Don't you dare go squirrely on me. And we're gonna need a second harvester. Just don't have the money right now. So we get 100 and some thousand for the contract, plus we'll probably get a couple 100,000 when we sell the extra poppy off. So this deal will probably get us, we won't get it done this episode, but this will probably get us $500,000. I'm hoping. I'm wondering, you know what, let's throw a headland in on this side first. And then we'll set a worker off. Now, I don't know if Poppy drops straw, but I don't want to drop straw because this is a contract. So let's, for now, let's just disable straw swath just in case. And we'll get a headland done on this side. We'll set this guy off on a worker. So we'll have extra room to turn around. So yeah, I'm gonna budget the money for an extra harvester like really soon. because we can keep harvesting contracts going. And then as soon as we make our own fertilizer, we could do fertilizing contracts. And they make a lot of money, but I don't want to buy fertilizer for the contract. So we should have and then lime. Since we're making lime, we could probably do some lime contracts. So it won't cost us anything. Alright, so let's set this guy off on a worker. Let him do his thing. Let's go back to the water tank. And let's get this guy. Was it here? No, up here. So I'll get this guy unloaded. And then this guy should just need fertilizer and grain to make seeds. And then this guy is, I believe, our herbicide. It needs potatoes and water. So let's fill our water tanker. I think I planted rice to make seeds, but I think rice is a 3-day crop, so we won't be harvesting that for a little bit. But we can get some water in the herbicide factory just to get it started. Well, we don't have potatoes. We don't have potatoes planted, but we'll just throw a load of water in since we're right here. And we'll move the silage over to the fertilizer factory and make sure that's activated. Where does this guy go? I believe right here. Yeah. So we can't get the fish, all the fishing in the map going until we get earthworms made. And we're nowhere close to get earthworms going because we got to get the mill running. Alright, so while you're filling, let's go back. What do I need? What do I want? I need tipper, this guy. Let's just leave the snowblower on it. And let's go move that silage over. But if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It'll help the channel grow. It is totally free, does not cost you anything. I'm very, very slowly climbing with subs, but I've not yet hit 1,000, and 1,000 is my goal. Because unfortunately, you do not get paid by YouTube until you have 1,000 subs. And I don't know how much longer I'm going to do this for free. Oh, stop. Silage. While this guy is filling, I probably did this last episode, but I honestly don't remember. So, coal mine and ore mine. So, coal mine, 359,000 and 369,000. So, let's just round it up to 800,000. So, we're going to have to earn some more cash. Oh, actually, I could sell this load of silage off, but I'm going to hold off. That harvesting contract we're doing is going to take a while. It's probably going to take a good hour to harvest that field, because it may even take 2 hours to harvest that field. I would love to get a second harvester. Hey, there's more silage in here than I thought. Maybe we should sell it off. Now, I'd rather make the fertilizer so I don't have to buy it. Alright, let's move this over to which one? Fertilizer factory, which is the end one, I believe. It is. And then diesel is going to be a priority to get that made. But we need the mill running, then we have to get the oil well running, and then we have to get the refinery running. And then this guy should go active. We're going to make both solid and liquid fertilizer because we use both. So this guy is active. So we're going to get solid fertilizer, liquid fertilizer. I know you don't have a lot of silage, but that's the best I could do for now. Let's let this guy sit here a minute. He is not in the way. Let's go grab this guy. And we're going to take him back to the house because I want this tractor. Oh, I want to get the rest of this silt picked up. It's driving me nuts. Usually the third game day it rains, so we'll probably do a lot of mining on our rainy days, just to get stuff into storage. So we're going to drop off the cedar. We're going to grab the lawnmower. We're going to cut around our fields for a little bit while we're waiting for that poppy harvester to do its thing. So we're going to take this guy. We're going to take this guy. So let me put him here. Let's jump in here. Let's get this guy to follow us. So I believe it's right. Is it right? Oh, I can never remember. Is it right control and F or is it right shift and F? Right control and F. All right, right control and F. jump up here. Which way? Let's go out this other way. Now don't be stupid and then you just follow me. That's all you have to do is follow me. You don't have to get stuck. You don't have to run yourself into a tree. You don't have to drive into the water. All you have to do is follow me. That's all I'm paying you to do. It's not that hard. It's not rocket science. It's not brain surgery. You're following me. Don't hit me either. I'm not paying you to hit me. I'm paying you to follow me. I thought he turned traffic off. Well, I guess I was wrong. Alright, so let's get this guy unfolded. Oh, see? But unfortunately, I'm going to have to fire you and rehire you after I turn you on. So let's get this guy lowered and turned on, and then right control and F. And then we'll jump back up here. And we'll go turn on and lower. And then we'll get some more silage made. Are you stupid or are you following me? Okay, you are following me. I don't know how far over our land goes. We're going to find out here in a second. Well, actually, let's take a quick peek at the map. How far does our land go? As soon as the autosave is done. Look at farmlands. Okay, so it does go all the way over to fish processing. Or the hatchery, I forget which one that is. That's the hatchery. Yes, so it can go all the way over. Oh, this ought to be fun. I gotta do a U-turn. That's really gonna mess my helper up. See if you can do the same thing. We'll go up here. So it'd be easier for him to follow me. Oh, I can't get too far ahead of him. So yeah, so where I'm moving to is in Lancaster County in Pennsylvania. So look up a place called Shady Maple Buffet, which is it's an, oh my God, it's so popular. It's pathetic. That place is like packed every time you go there, but I'm going to be living like 5 minutes away from that buffet. I'm going to end up spending way too much money there. But I'm going to be in the middle of the Amish the farm stands and the produce markets. It's going to be awesome. I grew up in the country. I hate living in the city. Oh, come on. How hard is it to follow me and keep up with me, dude? Or dudette. Whatever helper you are. Alright. Now, I'll let you get caught up. And we'll sneak through here. We'll get some of this cut. This is the early game grind. Once we get our clover fields, we won't have to cut this grass that often. We won't have to grind by cutting all this freaking grass. Come on. Keep up. Check on our poppy harvester here in a minute. I may bite the bullet and just buy a second harvester. We'll take this load of grass we're cutting, turn it into silage, and then just use it. Just sell the silage off and buy another harvester. And then try and earn the money for the coal mine and the ore mine. Now, can I fit through here? It's going to be a tight... I don't like driving on the field, but it's going to be a tight squeeze. Come on, Helper E. We got a nice long straight run. You should be able to keep up with me. Yeah, now I'm going to get close to some of these trees. There we go. Now I can get back out of the field. tight squeeze over here. Onto the field. But we should be able to come right back out. There we go. Oh, this is definitely the early game grind. We never did go check on that poppy harvester. I didn't get any notifications that it's not running. Let's just let our helper catch up and take a quick peek. Oh, that's going to be a long, that's going to be a 2-hour harvest. Maybe we'll take out a loan. Buy another harvester. So I can get another pass of what we just cut, but I'm going to drive up along the back of this field first. And then we'll swing back around. Oh. I have to drive on this field a little bit, which I don't like doing. There we go. Widen back out. But we're going to get a good bit of grass. Well, we're going to get a ton of grass. Probably more than we got off of our little meadow up top. Oh, there's something so satisfying about it. I can sit in this game for hours and just cut grass. I could take like a blank 4x or 16x map and just mess around with grass. Alright, keeping up pretty well. So what I may do between episodes is finish cutting all this grass and just let our poppy harvester run. So I may run a little bit on between episodes, if I have the time. ahead. Can we squeeze through? Yeah, just barely. And we're going to end up doing some backtracking or driving over an area that we've already cut, but just so I can get another strip across that back. Well, we can get another row here across the front also. So we'll probably end up going down here and backtracking. Yeah, we're going to end up doing some backtracking. Come on, don't fall too far behind. So only thing on that, so just a second pass across the back. So I'm going to turn the mower off for a minute, and we're just going to drive over this way. And then just let the helper follow us. I don't want to drive through the field, so we'll drive around it. We just passed the dairy, now we're passing the mill. I think that makes soy milk, flour, and cornmeal, I think. It's been a while. I honestly, some of these recipes I can't remember. Now we're also going to have to check, I think some of these fields went to the next growth stage. We're going to have to check our fertilizer state to make sure we don't need to put any more fertilizer down. But over here we should be able to turn this mower back on. I can even do another pass or two over here, which I probably will. I'm going to pick all of this, as much of this grass up as I can. This is early game gold. Down here and do a U-turn. This way I won't confuse the helper too much. See, our cedar missed a little bits here and there, but that's alright. It's not too bad. I'm going to go along the trees, and we'll probably come back for one more pass. Or two. Alright, U-turn. Okay, you're keeping up pretty well. Oh, I think I hear the rain and thunder starting. It's supposed to be a rainy, miserable day here all day today. It's like they're calling for heavy rain today. Not in the game, in real life. Alright, so I'm just going to turn this guy off, fold him up. I'm going to let the other guy follow us. And then we'll dump that off into the grass dryer. And I'm going to call the episode there because we're about an hour in. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to record or play between episodes or not. But I'm seriously thinking about taking out a loan for another harvester. If we don't have our loan already maxed out, I can't remember. We'll look at that next episode. Alright, come on, helper E. All you're doing is driving. Don't fall too far behind. What I may do between episodes, before I start recording the next episode, is just get all of the vehicles and implements cleaned up. And then I may take a couple more loads of water to the fertilizer factory so it's completely full and we won't have to mess with it for a while. Alright, let me park you. Where'd you go? Let's jump in here. And then we'll fire him. And let's get 2.3 million liters. Awesome. I'm so glad we did that. I believe this is going to be cash. We're going to sell this off. And that'll be the money we need for the ore mine and the coal mine. We'll sell this off as silage. awesome. So let's tab up. Let's fire this guy. So we're gonna have to come back and clean up the end a little bit. Yeah, we're definitely gonna buy another one of these. But we're about an hour in. I am Oldman102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out, and have an awesome day.